So you want to be a jacked man. You want some muscle on you and you want to be lean. Now, what makes you think you're capable of that? Right? Because let's think of your habits, right? If you want to be a jacked, strong, healthy, attractive man, what does it actually take? I mean, seriously, is there really like this step by step, this blueprint to how to do it? Because everyone seems to have their different opinions, right? So let's take a step back. Let's think of the opposite, right? Let's say we're the average American. We're obese. We're pushing 30% body fat. We have a gut hanging out. I mean, getting into clothes, going into public, we feel like we're being judged. And to an extent, I mean, you kind of are. Why? Because we all know what it takes to get to that point. We all know what an obese man is doing for a living, right? So let's look, what does the average American do to create these habits of such a disrespected physique, right? Let's start with the very first one here, sedentary lifestyle. What does that involve? Perhaps distractions. You're watching movies, you're watching TV shows, you are watching things on your phone, distracting yourself, your brain. I mean, you're constantly swiping on a TikTok. I don't know if, I think you swipe upward. I don't have TikTok personally. But you spend so much time on these electronic devices, right? And in the time you're doing that, you're burning absolutely no calories. And you go hours and hours of this. And maybe you even work a very sedentary style at your workplace. I mean, tons of us work office jobs, right? We're sitting on a chair, we're not moving, and that's all the physical activity we get because we don't endorse any other. So if you want to be obese and be the average American, be sedentary. I mean, go for it. Wash your life away. Do absolutely nothing to feel physically active. Why? Because it's uncomfortable, right? So why would you put yourself in discomfort? You're so comfortable enjoying your time in. So enjoy being obese. Enjoy being the average American. Now let's think of the second reason you would want to be an average American. You get to enjoy a ton of good food. I mean a ton of delicious food, right? You walk into the store and you're not even thinking of what is healthy for me. You're not even thinking of this will fuel my body. No, instead you live on emotions. You enjoy what you eat, right? You go in and you think of what you're craving. You think of what you'd like to eat as opposed to what would actually be healthy. So yeah, of course you're gonna reach for a box of Oreos. Of course you're gonna reach for a box of cereal. I mean, imagine how easy it is to just wake up, pour yourself a bowl of cereal, top it off with some milk, and have a 600 calorie meal. Right, I don't blame you. It's convenient. It's delicious, right? Oh yeah, I bet you feel fantastic after you eat a bowl of cereal, right? You grab some chocolate bars on your way out. As you're cashing out, you're like, oh yeah, let me treat myself to this chocolate bar because I had to walk in this store so much, I may as well replenish my calories. So you enjoy Snickers bar. Full of dopamine. I mean, all you're doing is living on emotions. That's what it takes, right? You feel fantastic because you get to enjoy delicious foods. Not only that, but let's say I'm driving. Oh, suddenly I feel hungry, right? Feel hungry. Even though I have tons of body fat on me and I could easily fast the whole day. But I feel hungry. I'm craving junk food, right? So you're driving, you're bored, you're craving this delicious snack you see out of the corner of your eye. Ah, perfect. Burger King. Just what I was considering. So you grab a Whopper. Is it no, Big Mac is McDonald's, right? You grab a Whopper and you go about your way. Suddenly you have 600-700 calories in the palm of your hand while you're driving, doing nothing. Oh, but it's so delicious, and oh, you were so hungry, and it was so convenient. All you have to do was pull up, pay a couple bucks. I mean, imagine if you spent Lord, how much is a Whopper? $4? $5? Let's say it's $6. Let's say a Whopper's $7, right? The other day I was shopping for fruit and I bought a bag of Rainier cherries. That probably had less calories than that Whopper and it cost $9, right? So suddenly you're some financial minimalism. You're spending very little money on your food. So I mean, way to go. I mean, the average American only makes $20,000, $30,000 a year, right? So you got to really penny pinch here, right? So great, you got a Whopper. It's very convenient. You were hungry, and it was on the way to your destination. So of course, eating on emotions, that's how you become an average American, right? That's how you do it. You go into places, you think of what you crave, you think of what you desire, and you buy it because it feels good. So wow, I mean, you get to really enjoy tons of films, tons of distractions. Then you get to enjoy food, and imagine if you do this in the comfort of your home. Imagine you finish your 9 to 5, you get home and you watch TV for 4 or 5 hours while eating some chips. I mean, isn't that the life? I don't blame you, seriously. That sounds fantastic to me. But think of what you're doing as you're enjoying these things. You're destroying your health. Your cardiovascular disease is more prone. I mean, you are eating these processed foods that are made to neurochemically want you to eat more. You are watching these shows that are made to neurochemically keep you watching. I mean, there's tons of brilliant people behind these things, and it works for a reason, and it's why this is the lifestyle of an average American. Forget discomfort, forget going to the gym. I mean, people are only gonna judge the way you look, right? In the back of your mind, that's what you're thinking. But trust me, when you're in there and you're putting in the work every single day is worth it. When you are taking care of your diet, suddenly everything in your life is better. Your relationship with your partner is better. You're more happy, you're more outgoing, you have more energy, you have a higher sex drive. Your relationship with your parents, perhaps, even better. Why? Because you know you're taking care of yourself and suddenly you have all this motivation. You're sleeping better, you have better, higher energy, you have amazing skin. Your moods are suddenly, I mean, you're always in a great space. You're like, man, I did this and I did that, and what else could I get done with my day, right? Be careful of how you spend your hours, because you could be the average American. So now if you don't want to end up like the average American, what do? You don't live a sedentary lifestyle. You are more active. You're getting 30 minutes of cardio a day. You're working out with resistance training to build muscle. Great. Yeah. I mean, that's the opposite of what an average American is going to look like. So if you do those things, you're going to look better than the average American. You eat better. Stop eating on emotions. Stop eating on what's convenient. Think of what's actually healthy for you. When you go to the store, pick out the foods that are going to give you fuel, that are going to give you energy for your day. Quit running on emotions. I mean, suddenly when you're not eating all these processed foods and you're eating whole foods, you won't look like the average American. It's just really difficult to do that. The highest you'll get of body fat percentage perhaps is maybe 20% if you're overweight. Way better than the average American though. Eat whole foods. So if you want to live it like an average American, by all means, feel free. But if you're ready to take the step to take care of your physique, to have more energy, be more productive, and overall kill it in life, be respected by everyone, it starts with your diet. It does. You don't even have to work out. And diet is always so overthought, right? So it'd be easy. Have someone do it for you. If I've earned your trust, feel free. The link is down below. I'm happy to help you. But until then, keep enjoying your life. And when you're ready, head down below. See you, fellas.